Romeo, take me somewhere we can be alone. I'll be waiting. All we have to do is run. You'll be the princess. I'll be the princess. It's a love story. Baby, just say yes. Romeo, take me. It's how I'm feeling, baby. You know why? Because Tesla's numbers are out. Don't act like you don't like Taylor Swift, baby. The numbers are out. Let's go. YouTube fam, Fat Man Zoom here. We're going to talk about the numbers just came out this morning for Tesla deliveries. And to say that I'm excited is an understatement. Welcome to the channel. All right, we're going to get into the numbers. It's going to be short and sweet. We're going to talk about Q1 delivery numbers. We're going to talk about full year guidance. What does that mean for 2021 based on the past year? We're going to get all into the good stuff. And then we'll do a little short. Where's the stock going to go? If you watch my last video, which I'll link right here, we already have an idea of where it's going to go. I've mentioned it a couple times. But listen, 184K delivery, 180 production. Looks good. Now, here's what's interesting. If you watched my last video, a lot of analysts had actually downgraded, revised their revisions downward. And so we had a sense of like 170, 172. This 184 is awesome. Record delivery numbers, okay? So keep that in mind. Q4 of last year, 2020, slightly under 180. That was a record. This is a new record. What do you say we keep hitting records? So if you look historically, we see an uptrend as we go through the year. Now, if we look at the quarter year over year, 76% year over year last year. Quarter one. That's awesome. Super excited about that. So given that, are we going to continue to see 70+% year over year? I'm not sure, potentially. What's important is a sequential growth, quarter to quarter. How do we see the growth happening? But this should be the baseline 180K. The only thing that's going to stop it is the chip shortage, right? That's in front of us. Now, something random could happen. There could be a shutdown. But all in all, it's really about can the chip shortage not affect this? I'm going to say no. As far as 180K, and I'm actually going to revise what I thought the delivery numbers were for me. So 2020 delivery numbers, just under 500K for Tesla. That includes a really bad quarter two because of the COVID. If they had a normal quarter two in line with everything else, let's say 120K, which was normal growth, they would have been at 550K for the year. So Tesla comes out, their guidance for the year was 750K, basically 50% year over year. A lot of analysts thought that might be a little, I don't want to say a lot, but some analysts thought it was ambitious. I thought it was a little low because on an earnings call, on the last earnings call, one of the analysts tried to push for 1 million, and Elon basically alluded to the fact that that's reasonable. So I think given like a 10% growth, basically from 180 quarter to quarter, I think 860K is the number. That's a conservative estimate, people. 750, they said, if it goes over 800 for the year, as far as guidance, which doesn't matter what the final number, it's if they adjust the guidance, which hopefully next earnings, they'll actually do that. But if they do that, that's going to be huge. The stock will move. Will the stock move just on these numbers? I think there's a very good chance, yes, especially all the other things that are happening overall in the market. Hopefully things are going back to tech, but everything's setting up pretty nicely for this stock to get back to 900, all-time highs, potentially 1,000. And I think 860 is even potentially conservative. Future growth in Europe. They're ramping up the deliveries to Europe. By all accounts, Shanghai factory is producing the growth at ridiculous levels. So I'm excited about all that. Let's look at the chart. What do you say, friends? Can we look at the chart? Let me share my screen. You've seen this a couple times before. Shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. Understood. Let's get to 700 this week. 720 is what I'm looking for by the end of this week. Really excited for it. Looking good. The question I've mentioned to you guys a couple times, is this sideways? Is this going sideways, or is this the start of a trend reversal? If it is the start of a trend reversal, we see here higher lows. The next question is, are there higher highs? And really, that higher high, we could say 713. Let's just say 715. If it breaks that, folks, friends, let's get off and running. How about it? Ultimately, over on the chaos, we looked for a $1,000 price target by the end of the year. That's our bold prediction. I feel more and more confident about that by the day. But let's be real. NEO release numbers, XPeng release numbers, it's a joke. Like, yeah, they're seeing growth, but you got to be kidding. NEO, like, let's say 20K deliveries. Look how far beyond Tesla is. For any competitor to come up, they got to spend a lot of dollars. We talked about this to play catch up, and it's just going to be really hard. I don't care what you say. Tesla is in the prime position to continue to dominate. Let's lift the rebate cap, the ceiling on that, and let's get this thing running. Guys, with all that being said, I'm excited for Tesla numbers. Let's get rocking and rolling. I'll keep the videos coming, and you keep coming and visiting me to say hi, because I'm out. Bye. Like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Bye.